The line graph below shows the temperature recorded from 12 midnight to 8 p.m. on a particular day. What was the difference between the highest temperature and the lowest temperature recorded? So this is the time and this is the temperature, right? So at midnight, at this timing, what is the temperature? The temperature is, this is 25, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the difference here, 25 to 30, the difference is 5 and there are 5 steps. So one step is an increment of 1, right? So this is 26. So at 12 midnight is 26 degrees. So at 4 a.m., what's the temperature at 4 a.m.? 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. And then when you draw a line, it hits 24. So the temperature at 4 a.m. is 24 degrees. The temperature at 8 a.m. 8 a.m. the temperature is 30. At noon, the temperature is, you draw a line, it hits here. So 31, 32, 33. At noon is 33 degrees. At 4 p.m., the temperature is 35 degrees. At 8 p.m., the temperature is 25 degrees. It'll be easier if you use a ruler. Okay, more accurate. So what was the difference between the highest temperature and the lowest temperature? So all these are the temperatures, right? And they're asking the difference between the highest temperature and the lowest. So what's the highest temperature? Which one is the highest temperature? 35, right? So the highest is 35 degrees. The lowest temperature is, what's the lowest among all of this? 24, right? So lowest is 24 degrees. And then they want the difference between the highest and the lowest. So you find the difference between these two. During the 4-hour interval, did the temperature recorded an increase of 3 degrees Celsius? Oh, sorry. During which 4-hour interval? During which 4-hour interval? Okay, so 4-hour interval means from 12 midnight. 12 midnight is 12 a.m., right? 12 a.m. to 4 a.m. To get from 12 a.m. to 4 a.m., 12 to 1 a.m. 1 a.m. to 2 a.m. 2 a.m. to 3 a.m. 3 a.m. to 4 a.m. So there's 4 hours. From 12 a.m. to 4 a.m., 4 hours is the difference. And this difference is called interval. So 4-hour interval. 4 a.m. to 8 a.m. There's also a 4-hour interval. Here also 4-hour interval, 4-hour interval, 4-hour interval. The question is asking which 4-hour interval, which one? So which interval? Okay. This, is it this interval? Is it this interval? Is it this interval? Is it this interval or is it this interval? Did the temperature recorded an increase of 3 degrees? So from 12 a.m. to 4 a.m., from 26 to 24, there's an increase or decrease. From 26 to 24, there's actually a decrease, right? 26 is bigger than 24, so it dropped. It dropped by how many? 26 minus 24. It dropped by 2 degrees. So now let's look at 4 a.m. to 8 a.m. From 24 to 30, there's an increase, right? There's an increase of how many? From 24 to 30, increase of 6 degrees. Okay, so now you do the same. From 8 a.m. to noon, you see, is it a decrease or an increase? And you find what's the difference. Same for here, noon to 4 p.m. and 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. So you find, and then you answer this question.